Thank you, Sharks, and thank you, Mac, of course, for joining me. I know that it's not an easy moment, of course, for Vitality, so I do appreciate the time. Something that I want to ask you first is, of course, it's a disappointment for all of you, coaches included. I think we don't think enough of you guys and the fact that you carry all the players' emotions. So when they left the stage and they had to meet you, I feel like you have to help them, and I feel like you have to make them calm. What happens in these kind of moments? Because you're all in this together, and everyone is feeling the same thing.
Oof. In this case, it's tough because there's not much to say. Yeah. You know, the reality is that we fell short, we failed, and that's ultimately my responsibility, right? Everything that happens here is my responsibility, and the only thing that I can really do is try my best to comfort them and to apologize to them, right? Because it's on me at the end, right? And I think I let them down.
I know how much you love your players, and I know how much you care for them, and how much you take care of them actually, and what this project meant for you. And we kept on saying that this is a long project, so I know that this is the beginning of a long project that of course is going to carry on to next year. No, but that's the hope for me. But before we talk about this, as a coach, what have been the learnings for you from this experience, from this year, that you're going to carry and that's going to help you in the future?
Well, as failures go, this is a pretty big failure, so there's probably a lot to learn, to be honest. I think once we get some distance, I think already we've had some discussions internally about how we got here. And I think for me it all comes down to process in the end of the day, right? And I think that's my whole mindset towards having a long-term project and towards coaching in general, right? It's about being process focused. And I think there are many aspects in which we let our process slip or didn't stay true to our process and our philosophy, or there were certain things that we were blind to that we realized too late. I think we invested some of our time in practice poorly. I think we didn't do a good enough job at kind of correcting some of the biases and assumptions that were present in our team. And you can do that through a number of ways, right? You can do it by looking at other pro players, other teams. You can do it through stats. You can do it through many different ways, right? And I think we ended in a situation where we came into today, and I think we got good drafts today, but I think we had so many horrible drafts throughout the split. And I think that, yes, we got good drafts today, and yes, we had the tools to win today. But I think by this point, so much of our confidence had just evaporated because of all of the prior mistakes kind of adding up. And that put us in really, really, really high stress situations where ideally when we weren't ready for them yet.
Yeah,